At first, you didn't mean that much to me. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running. The championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game.
What's up, man? You can follow me, man.
This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff.
Upset of the year right here, bro. What you doing?
Upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense is coming after him.
Man, you're not going to check him? God damn.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a first set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll run it here.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders
Yay.
the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. There you go, there you go, there you go.
Or it lands just short of the goal line, but it bounces in for a touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He has first down yardage at the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz.
Yeah. At first you didn't mean that much to me. And now I want you to leave.
For this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
The running back says slow.
Here.
Sweet Jones.
Second option are there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down.
He got falls all over.
Some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7.
We're going to take them 5. We're going to take that shit to try. They're going to get the 9. Oh.
And take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands.
Oh, you got to hit him harder than that, bro.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game. But I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
At first you didn't mean that much to me. And now I know you want to leave. But the world felt so brand new to me.
Just like this, when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Who you found?
Out there on the field. Again, they keep it going. They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they want a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
At first you didn't mean that much to me.
Have another look at this one.
And now you know I'm gonna leave.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7.
Man, I thought the dogs were barking so bad this morning.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
At first, you didn't mean that much to me.
This first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver, off the mark.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second and goal for the offense. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter.
At first, you didn't mean that much to me. And now I see you wanna leave. The world looks so brand new to me. Now that I found Lord. Yeah.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll run here on third and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown? Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush plays bottled up, and the football is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Now rolling out to his left. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price.
At first you didn't mean that much to me. The world seems a brand new to me. Now that I found
too much and the ball gets intercepted.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it on the move. And finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. He's brought down at the 28. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays.
At first you didn't mean that much to me. Thank you, mate. You can hit the clock. I'm almost done.
Make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness too that catches my eye.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated.
Come on, dog. Come on.
Conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Makes the catch downfield.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They pick up the third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll try a pass here. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down for the freshman.
Let's go, Nita.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick round. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the...
Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Too drunk, son. You got it, man. Wide open.
To get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for the defense.
Tackle made after a solid gain. The spot's about for 31.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do.
This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback going to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. And you set it down after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the stick.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Take it in, but not before he makes the first down. And you set it down after that completion. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off in the end zone.
We'll never pass the ball in
this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Let's go, let's go. I think you're truly something special. Oh.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
I say, bring the motherfucker, yay!
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
He's how you be, bang, won't be.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The back's got it. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Hands off to the left. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Makes it across the
Sweet Jones.
touchdown, South Carolina.
Bay.
They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their
They don't know. He don't know.
Bringing it out. It's Harris. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Let me do the fuck up now.
Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid
Here comes the lane ball, the lane ball.
You know, the back takes a lot of attention here. He's a good batter.
Oh.
I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
second down after that run on the previous play. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Let's go.
Monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
If you're talking about me, oh.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
What you tell him?
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout.
Wrong right there. Guess what? The kind of game that you can lay down. Think that everything's okay. Boy, nigga, it's only human.
They're in the playoffs.
Oh.
Down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack makes it 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Fighting for yardage. The defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, gave him a chance.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Man fucking stuck, man. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga know what he's doing. Good shit, boy.
But they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took
Motions.
everything away. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You think that everything's okay. Guess what?
Too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain.
Take the perks. Take the perks.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Man, you can't back that down good fast, boy. Oh, I am only human.
On a tight game like
Yeah.
this on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments.
Oh, no, I'm sure.
Second down and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This offense cannot be stopped. That kind of execution, a long drive.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass.
Guess what? Yeah.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he steps out of bounds, that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gamecocks turn out another 1st down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He stopped just short of that.
Oh, yeah.
Inches away from it.
Ow.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the same runner's got it again. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your
Every other day is a different story.
obviously to hit some big plays, you got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump in front here in the fourth. Extra point try coming now.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the sack. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Let's take a deep shot here. The catch
Hell of a pass. Hell of a pass. Hell of a pass.
And they'll bring you
Nowhere to go.
This offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but not...
It doesn't rain in Southern California, like Arizona.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Ooh,
no, I've been thinking about you.
Watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Come on.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for it.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Takes
Sweet Jones.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point.
Gotta weather them fucking storms, bitch. Yay. Yay.
Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Promiscuous girl, whatever you want.
The Jacksonville State offense again. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Lord, that's pick.
Finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
That is football, God. Let's put the secondary in
Huge play for this passing game.
You got to share it.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this guy.
You the man, son.
All year, he's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Now, hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Man, what the fuck you doing? What's wrong with this shit?
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I don't keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm. Eventually, he's going to hit some big plays.
Oh, my goodness.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here.
Come on, Jan. What you see?
To preserve as much clock as possible. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. He's running out of time here. He's hit just before the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Here's another interception. They're losing track. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
What you say, Janet?
Patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.